So very good morning and welcome to this workshop, everyone. And I am Payal Mukherjee, Project Manager of FOSSEE at IIT Bombay. This FOSSEE is being developed at IIT Bombay. So FOSSEE, the word FOSSEE stands for Free and Open Source Software for Education. You might be confused about the double E that we use in the word FOSSEE. So earlier it was this training was only exclusively for the engineering students, but now it is for all the streams of education. It can be statistics, it can be management, it can be animation and graphics. Okay, so FOSSEE project is being developed at IIT Bombay, but we work with other institutes. We welcome all the students, faculty members, and even corporate professionals from all over India and abroad. So it is not confined within IIT Bombay only. Okay, and we are working for the national mission on education through ICT, and that's why our goal, our vision of the project is to reach out to every nook and corner of the country, and we even not we are not only focused to the only in the students who are dwelled at big cities. We also want to reach out to the rural people who have limited access of internet, limited access of finance. Okay, and this project is funded by the Ministry of Education, Government of India. So this was the background about FOSSEE. Now, why FOSS? So FOSSEE, just now I mentioned that FOSSEE is always encourage the use of free and open source software. Why so? So it is not only because it is free of cost. You can get the software free of cost. Like there are FOSS alternatives for any of the software that are being used. For example, for Microsoft package, Microsoft Office, you have Open Office to start with the basics. So as most of you are from CS and IT backgrounds, you're engineering students, you might know that for each and every software, there are two versions: commercial versions, which comes with expensive licenses, and free and open source software, which are free to download and use. So, and it is free of cost. Okay, so but we don't only focus on the free of cost aspect of FOSS. Why it is free? So this free component actually is, there are four different reasons behind this concept of free and open source software. Number one, it is free to download. Anybody can download, install, and use for free. You can distribute the software for free. You can modify it for free, and you can distribute the modified version for free. And you can legally use it, because it comes with BSD and GPL licenses. So that is why the FOSSEE project encourages the use of FOSS in lieu of or instead of using commercial software. And the knowledge of commercial software is like, suppose you are going to a college, your college is giving you a book to use within the college campus, and you cannot take the book outside the college campus, or you cannot take the facility outside your college campus. Okay, so that kind of knowledge is always confined. So suppose you in your academic institutions you learn a licensed or a commercial software, but when you go ahead and open your own company, okay, it will be a challenge for you to buy the expensive license of that software that you have learned at your college. So it's always better that you have the knowledge of FOSS, okay, as an alternative. Maybe you may not use it in your future, but the knowledge is always valuable. Okay, so now today we are here to have to learn something, to attend a workshop on desktop application development. And this workshop is a part of the competition in which all of you have enrolled. Okay, so mainly we will have hands-on training today, because FOSSEE focuses on the hands-on part of education rather than the theory-centric part. Okay, and you should please, I just request everybody to please concentrate and focus, and because this session will be a follow along with the instructor. So whatever the instructor, Mr. Diptanshu Dev, okay, he will instruct you. Please follow the instructions carefully and try to replicate each and every instruction. Okay, and prepare to solve a problem statement for the competition. Okay, so after we end the workshop tomorrow, Diptanshu will float a problem statement, and that problem statement is going to be very vital for you, because depending on that problem statement, you will be assessed. Okay, you will be ranked for this competition. So what are the FOSSEE activities? So FOSSEE, I just mentioned that FOSSEE focuses on skill-based education. Okay, so we envision to bridge the gap between the theory-centric academic knowledge, academic skills that you develop, versus the skill-based knowledge that is useful for industries. When you go, when you go ahead in your life and you join your company, the skill-based education will be more important. Okay, so I always say that both the things should go in parallel: your theory knowledge and your skill-based knowledge or your executable knowledge. So this workshop also is based on skill-based knowledge. Okay, so FOSSEE trains students, throughout the year. We start with the semester-long internship, and it is for 3 months. We start it around January of every year. Okay, then we float the summer fellowship. Summer fellowship is for 2 months. Hmm. And we float the advertisement for summer fellowship every end of February or March, mid of March. Okay, so please, keep in touch. I am there in the, LinkedIn. Please follow me, Payal Mukherjee. Okay, so I always keep floating these ads as and when it is displayed or it is announced by FOSSEE. Okay, and also I'll show you the FOSSEE website, and we announce the fellowship and internship as and when they are announced. Okay, so after this presentation, I'll also show you the FOSSEE website. Okay, and workshop also we offer, but the workshops are on ad hoc basis. So it is not that we float workshop in the beginning of the year or in the middle of the year or towards the end of the year. So as and when requests come for the workshop and we are ready to offer something, some new developments that we do in the project, okay, then only we announce the workshop. And whenever a workshop is announced, I float it on LinkedIn, and it is also displayed in the FOSSEE website. The URL for FOSSEE website is fossee.in. It's very simple. FOSSEE, fossee.in. Okay, so after this training, we focus on output generation. Okay, so this output is generated in the form of case studies, research migration, circuit simulation. So we have so many, FOSS, okay, to offer, and every FOSS has every, different kind of output. For example, the DWSIM project is, used by the chemical engineering students, and their output is circuit simulation. Okay, similarly, it is for eSIM. eSIM is used for electronics and electrical background students. There also they use, it is an EDA tool, it is used for the electronic students, and they also build some circuits using eSIM. For OpenFOAM, which is used for the CFD students, computational fluid dynamics students, they produce case studies and research migration projects. So, FOSSEE encourages the learning that I said. The learning is skill-based, and you learn a skill and you produce an output. Okay, so once you join, you are a novice. Okay, but FOSSEE will train you, and it will train you in such a level that you can produce an output. Okay, isn't it interesting? Okay, so here are all the software that we offer for training. Scilab is for numerical computational software. It is a alternative of a very famous software called MATLAB. I hope all of you have learned about, you have heard about MATLAB. Okay, Python, I need not mention in this workshop what is Python and what is the use of Python. eSIM, I just mentioned that it is a EDA tool for circuit simulation. It is used for the used by the electronic and electrical engineering students. Plus, Arduino and OpenPLC, they are the open source hardware, offerings from FOSSEE. OpenModelica is a modeling language for simulation and optimization of complex dynamic systems. DWSIM is for flow sheeting used by the chemical engineering students. OSDAG is used by the steel engineering steel sector. OSDAG. R is statistical analysis tool. It is also in very much demand by the academics and the professional field, and it is in very much demand now because statistics and data analysis is a very hot topic now. QGIS is where GIS is a geographical information system. It's a mapping software. In Focal, we train the students about computer graphics and animation. And OpenFOAM is about CFD. It's a tool, it's a software that is used to solve problems in computational fluid dynamics. Okay, so what is the student's benefit? When you work with FOSSEE, when you produce some output, we award you with certificates, we award you with the honorarium, and the experience is invaluable. And the most important thing is the mention in the FOSSEE URL. So whenever you produce a case study or a circuit simulation, your name, your institute name, and your work will be published in our website, and you can refer, you can download it throughout your life. For example, you are going for higher studies, you are applying for jobs, so your work will always be there in the FOSSEE URL for reference. So here I conclude my presentation. Okay, let me now present the FOSSEE website so that you can just have a look at it. So you can see it is FOSSEE.in. It's very simple, FOSSEE.in. Here, whenever we announce the internships and fellowships, okay, so now at present, winter internship is going on for some of the FOSS. Okay, semester long, summer fellowship, everything we announce over here. Okay, and here you can have a look on the resources that we have. We use spoken tutorials, basically, which is an online tool. Spoken tutorials are audio video tutorials that are just like your tutors that whom you get trained through your colleges or your tuitions. So for spoken tutorial, maybe I can just show you an example, or maybe later you can just go to any of the FOSS tiles. And for example, let me show you the website of OpenFOAM. It is free. This knowledge is free for all. We don't charge money for this resources. Just go here. Okay, so these are the spoken tutorials. These are the tools that the students use to learn OpenFOAM. So like this, for all the FOSS, we have spoken tutorials, which through using which we offer training. Let me go back to the FOSSEE website. Okay, so if you click on any of the tiles, for example, Python, it will take you to the Python page. You can just browse through the activities. Thanks.